Lux, Anguis here. So today's topic will be about, it's very important to also listen to your own higher self and to listen to your own intuition. For example, I have a really important short story to tell. I wanted to make a tattoo of Lucifer on my body, you know, because I and Lucifer as a being, like, we made some agreements with each other, you know what I mean? So one of the agreement was that I will get in his name a tattoo. You know what I mean? Pretty simple. But then after this, I really tried every time to get a tattoo appointment with a tattoo artist. So first time, okay, I come here. Can we get this appointment here and here down? So okay, passed. We did this appointment. We wrote it down, and okay, next time I come again. Hey, today's a tattoo studio day, you know what I mean? And then she looks at the book and there stands nothing. She says, no, it can't happen. Today is I'm free in that day, and nothing is nothing can happen that day. And okay, pass the next time. We can do it next month. Okay, cool. the person writes down next month on exact day and it should function that day. So next time comes, I come again in the tattoo studio. So I say, hey, look, we have this day a tattoo, a tattoo day. She's, no, you forgot about, we said last time we can do this in that day, because this day I have some appointment and some shows to visit. I don't know what she does in this time, and I'm remembering clearly, we have discussed that this and that day we will do it. Okay, the next time, okay, I say, okay, fine. My patience was thinning, you know. Patience was thinning. So last time was really before my birthday, because for me it was very insignificant to do it before my birthday. So the next time comes, and it was the perfect, significant numerology day for me. I come back again, and she says, no, we didn't write anything down, there was nothing happened. It's just damn, okay, there's something in play that I must listen to. So I sat back and meditated. So what really holds me back to getting this tattoo? And then I think then I have remembered that the universe and many things works in three. If things doesn't work out after a third time, you should forget about it. You know, it is like an omen that this thing will not work for you, or this thing is not meant for you. After 3 days or after 3 attempts and nothing happens, nothing changes, every time abstracts you something, then you should overthink it. Maybe you shouldn't do this, you know. And then I felt my higher self, my inner divinity, told me of course you made an agreement with this and that, but I am not agreeing with it. Literally my own inner divinity, my own inner intuition said, but I don't like to have this tattoo, you know. I don't like to do this to my body. So I respected that. So I changed the agreement, and we agreed to do it otherwise. So what is the moral of the story is, just because you make with your own logical decision making, your decisions with other beings or with other high intelligences or with other person out there, doesn't mean that it is in your highest and most personal best intent for you, or it is the best. It is not just because you're thinking logically about it, you find it cool, you find it aesthetic, or I don't know what else, doesn't mean it truly is meant for you, doesn't mean it truly resonates with you, it doesn't mean it truly helps you in some way or another. And you should not only make your decisions upon a logical, upon a rational decision making, upon your, you know, promises out of thin air, but you should always listen to your heart, listen to intuition, listen to your higher self, what he has also to tell you about it. Because not everything is in congruence with a true self, with a higher self, with true will, you know. And so this was a learning for me, and I think it is also a teaching from Lucifer. You shouldn't always like degrade yourself, or you shouldn't always bow down to some agreements that in actuality, unconsciously, you are not okay with, you know. And like this was really interesting teaching for me. Like the universe walks in three, when after three changes or three things repeated each other, after the third time, you know for sure, forget it or pursue it, you know. After third time, when nothing works out, you should change the approach, or you should just let it be in the retrospect about it, reflect about it. What is holding you back, you know? Like the universe walks in three, and you should also listen to your intuition, to your higher self, and to your inner guidance to many decisions in life. Because like the higher version of yourself is like literally the best and most evolved version of yourself, who it is in the future and who is guiding you in the past that you get there, you know what I mean? So, other than that, Naga bless, and we surely see and hear us again.